Hello everyone, thank you very much for clicking and for watching the video. If you are new to the channel, welcome. We're building a free game collection here. And if you're a return subscriber, welcome back. Hope you've had a good week. Hope you've been looking after yourself. This week, the week started different to what it usually does. So I do most of my video game hunting towards the end of the week, in the weekend. A car boots are on, I've got time off work, I have more time to do it. So I tend to collect it all and then, as you've seen in the other episodes, decide what I'm going to do with it. This week, I went to the city centre on a Tuesday. And there's a store there, a separate independent video game store. It's not retro, it's sort of more current generation, but they do sort of push the boat out a bit on some bits. I tend not to go there because it's usually exactly the same price as CEX on all their items. I obviously use it as a price chart guide, but they don't do vouchers. So I tend not to go there because obviously CEX buy things with vouchers. Anyway, went in there this week, popped in. They had a game in there, a game which I've been desperate to get my hands on it since September 2022. I can tell you how long I've been waiting. And it's never come into my local CEX. I saw it there and it was a lot cheaper. So I had to pick it up. I'm really quite excited to show you about it because I really think this game's fantastic. I really think you should play it. Anyway, it cost me $14.99. So what that meant was on Tuesday, I knew I was down $14.99 straight away early in the week, which doesn't usually happen. And I knew I had to try find it back this week from using the system. So I knew I had to find $14.99. Not only that, I knew I wasn't going to a car boot this week because I'm not here on the weekend, which sort of made it a little bit more difficult. So I've been completely reliant on finding things other than what we can get at a car boot this week. I think we've done okay, actually. I'm quite happily surprised. I've been going to the charity shop and we'll quick trip to Cash Converters. So that's what I've got to do this week. It's slightly different. I've got to find that 15 quid back, basically. So let's see how well we've done. So cracking on. So these were from the PDSA. So these were 50 pence each. We have Forza Motorsport 4. I have played this. I prefer the Forza Horizon series, to be honest. I just think the backdrop and the scenery in Forza Horizon games are just lovely. They're just really well done, especially I think it's Forza 4. It's just a lovely game to play. The Motorsport series is okay. I'd rather play Horizon, but I've already got this one. 50 pence, get a little bit more for it. So we've got that one there. Unreal Tournament confuses me. I've not played it. It clearly says on it from the producers of Gears of War. When you look at it, it appears that Marcus Phoenix is on the front and Cole appears to be on the back. But I don't think they are the characters, but it looks like Epic Games have clearly tried to reuse some assets to make a new game. I've not played it, but it really confuses me looking at the box. So yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with this game. Anyway, already got it. I don't know if we get too much for that one, to be honest with you, but I picked it up, 50p, it was worth a punt. The Sims 4. Yeah, 50p again. I thought I'd get a bit more for this than I actually do. I do like The Sims 4. Don't know if anyone else gets the impression you sit down with The Sims and you're really eager to play it. You create your sim, you start making your house, and then I sort of lose track after that. As soon as it starts to get confused and they start sending you to work, it's a bit like real life. I just lose interest. So most of my Sims games last about 2 hours and I give up. But I've played this quite extensively. I don't have it, but I'm not going to be looking to keep it because it's on the pass. And I've played it quite a bit already last year. I won't be going back to it for a while. So anyway, there's that. But the good find, 50 pence, the orange box. So this, yeah, Half-Life 2. Team Fortress 2 and Portal. I've played this. I've not played Team Fortress 2, to be fair. Half-Life 2, I've done that on it. Fantastic game. And Portal 2 I've finished. Portal 1, I don't know why. I get a feeling I stopped halfway through. I think something happened in life and I just got distracted. But the orange box, fantastic value. And I think I get about £5 cash for that. So that was a fantastic find to set us on our way this week. But yeah, I definitely great value for money. I think CEX sell it for about just over a tenner, I think it is. But those three titles, like I say, actually, I've not played Team Fortress, so I'm not going to tell you it's great when I played it, but the other two are worth it either way. So yeah, the orange box. Really, really happy to pick that one up. So they were from the PDSA, so they were £2. £2. Next, cash converters. You know I love my cash converters. So cash converters. So had this a few times. Skyrim, paid $1.99 for it. I picked this up because I know you can get a £4 voucher for it. That has since dropped. It is now only £3 on a voucher for it, and I paid £2 for it. They'll give me £2 cash for it. which is quite annoying because considering the situation I'm in, I could have done with a couple extra quid on it. To be honest, I'm probably going to just get the cash back and wipe its face. So let's just ignore that one, shall we? Let's just put that down for a second. However, Rage 2 for 99p. Rage 1, I'm a bit of a Bethesda fanboy. When I didn't play Rage when it first came out, it was one of those games where I'm looking down this long row of games trying to figure out what to play, and I thought I'll give it a go. Loved it. It's sort of like it's like a Fallout Mad Max style first person shooter, and it's got a car element into it, so you have to sort of travel on this like desert. I think it's been nuked. It was years ago when I played it, like a nuked landscape, bit Mad Maxy. It was brilliant. So when Rage 2 was announced, I was really excited to get it and play it. Never got it. Just didn't pick it up. Just went on bypass me. So I saw this for 99p, and on CEX give you like 70 pence for it. They sell it for £3. So I bought this knowing that I was going to keep it. So I'm really looking forward to having a go on this now. It's got me a few years, but I'm going to have a go on it. So Rage 2, looking forward to that. I know it didn't get great reviews, but don't always trust the reviews. Don't always trust them. Sometimes they're wrong. So next, RSPCA. They had an interesting deal. Here's something interesting. So they had 3 for £1. I picked up 3, went to the counter and said, do you have any more games? She looked at me, she went, yes, we've got loads. Oh, lovely. That's what you want to hear, isn't it? She then went to the back and said, I'll go get them for you. Standing in the shop, giddy. Can't wait to see what they've got. Loads is the word you want to hear. She comes back with nothing. And she says to me, sorry, the guy at the back keeps hold of them and gives them to someone that comes and donates their time for an hour a week. I was like, okay. And she goes, I told him there's a paying customer. And I was like, okay. And I had to clarify. I said, so this guy that comes and does the volunteering for an hour, he doesn't pay for them. He just gets to pick and take them. And she went, yeah, that don't sound right to me. So this guy clearly goes there an hour a week, takes the pick out of the games that are donated to that charity to generate cash for that charity, and he's just taking the ones he wants. No, something's afoot there. Anyway, moving on. So I got over that quickly because I did get 3 good ones. So 3 for £1. NHL 10. I've already got that. But you got 50 pence for it. I had the app at the time, so I picked that one up 50p just to get a little bit. Yeah, not great with hockey games. I think I've said it before, I prefer the retro ones. I really like a retro hockey game, but not so much the newer stuff. Burnout Takedown 3. I've got it on the PS2. I haven't played it for years. Fantastic game. We've had this before, I believe. But this one, look at this. Look at this. It's got like one of those, remember those sort of booklets that you used to get in the magazines, the thicker ones? It's like a little guide for it. It's for Burnout 3 and Outrun 2, apparently. But yeah, how cool is that? That's really funky, that is. I was tempted to take it out because I'm going to trade this in. But then I thought, no, that's not fair, is it? Because I'll let somebody else find that. Maybe an Xbox collector will open that up and go, oh, fantastic. So anyway, got that there. Get a little bit for that. And then FIFA 17. So I think, again, £3-4 for that. Yeah, 3 for £1. I'll get my money back for that. Really happy to see that. I've said it before, keep an eye out for FIFA 17. So yeah, not bad. So then, the last place we went was Bennardos. Now this was this was great. So this was one of those where I walked in, they had nothing. I asked there was a new guy, I've not seen him before, and I said, do you have any games at the back? He goes, what are you looking for? Xbox, PlayStation, something like that. He went, oh yeah, we've got some 360 if you want to look. I was like, okay, lovely. He walks out with a stack of 360 games. It was fantastic. Just seeing him walk down that aisle was fantastic. I could see him approaching me. There were some good games in there. For the first, I don't usually film in charity shops, as I've said before. I should have a bit of footage around me somewhere because I just had to film this because it was so good. So they were £1 each, and I picked up 4. There was a lot of fodder in there. There was a lot of FIFAs, Gears of War. There was some fodder, but there were some absolute bangers in there. So let me show you these. So the staple, Call of Duty Black Ops. So many of these. I'd love to know what the sales figures were on these because they're just everywhere. But yeah, Black Ops, the staple. Pay £1, you get £2, you got £4 trading, so that's one of those doubled up. I know that. Black Ops 3. Don't see this too often, but it sells for exactly the same as the Black Ops 1. Pound, £2 cash, £4 trading. I've said before, I don't know much about the Call of Duty Black Ops game, don't play them much very often, but happy days. So these two, The Amazing Spider-Man 2. So we've actually picked this up already in one of the first episodes this year, where I bought it off Facebook for, I think I paid £5 for it. Got it for £1. Yeah, really happy to see that one in there. I think CEX will give me a £5 for it, couple quid more on trading. So really, really happy to see it. I haven't played it yet, to be honest with you. I picked it up a little while ago. It's in the backlog pile to be played. But now, it's just the way it is, isn't it? You buy it and then you find it out in the wild. Just the way it is. It's how it goes. But Amazing Spider-Man 2, fantastic. And then Spider-Man, Edge of Time. I was so glad when I saw this. So this goes for a couple quid. I think CEX would give me about a tenner for it. I paid £1 for it. Tenner. I think they sell it for like 20 odd pounds. This is one of those, and again, I've not played it, so I'm not going to talk about it and pretend to know about it. I haven't played it, but I'm really looking forward to it. This is one of those games that I've been looking at in CEX thinking, oh, one day I'm going to have to spend vouchers on that. Looking at the price, watching it go up, just thinking, oh, I should act, but I just want this one and I've got to get it at some point in time. Found it out in the wild. Fantastic. I'm not sure why it sells for so much. Maybe it was a low quantity seller. I don't know, but I've got it now. So I know what you're thinking. Well, there's your 15 quid back, but I don't have this. So this ain't going anywhere. This is staying with me. So bonus. And one other thing, I'm going to slide it on. I don't usually do these, but like I say, slightly different because I had to try claw back as much money as possible. Retro Rummage. Always, I'm sure if you're watching me, you're watching him. He always says keep an eye out for the box sets. So I listen. Sopranos box set. Lovely condition. Got this from Bennardos as well. £4. So I couldn't pass it up. I think I get about £6 for it cash. Bit more on the voucher. I think it's about 10 or so on the voucher. They sell this for £25. I mean, The Sopranos is good, but £25. I don't know if it's on a streaming service, but I'm not going to waste too much time on that because this is a gaming channel. But I grabbed this because I need to try and get some of that cash back this week. And that's it. I don't think that's a bad haul for a charity shop week, basically. But it's all and a bit of cash converted. But yeah, so I'm going to go to CEX and let's see how well we do. Okay, so I'm back and the trip to CEX went really well. What we're going to do first is take off what we spent. We spent £28.97 to be exact. So let's take that off now. Let's go to the receipt and see how well we did. What did we get? So Burnout 3, 50p. FIFA 17, £4. The Amazing Spider-Man 2, £5. We also got 60p for that copy of 007 Quantum of Solace from the last episode. The case was bad. I did swap the case. They took it straight away, so there's that. The Orange Box, £5. Unreal Tournament, 50p. Forza Motorsport, £4. NHL 10, 50p. The Sims 4, £1.20. Elder Scrolls Skyrim, £2. And the Sopranos box set was £6. So in total, that gave us £26.31. So let's add that up there. Now, we didn't quite get the cash back, unfortunately. However, we could have, but I made a decision there. The copies of Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 on the Xbox 360, you got £4 each on a voucher. I'd rather have a couple quid down than when we started and have £8 back on voucher for those two than just get a couple quid for them. So, £8 voucher. Let's chuck that up there as well. So, I'm quite happy with that. I'm quite happy. So we're down just less than £3. And what I kept, Rage 2, looking forward to playing that, and Spider-Man, Edge of Time. So keeping those two for just over £2 is fantastic. But of course, we got that other game that I spent, and I'm happy to say I am keeping A Plague Tale, Innocence. So I can't recommend this game enough. I love it. The reason I knew I stopped playing in September because I was playing it on the Xbox Pass. I started playing it when it had already been sort of earmarked to be removed and I didn't realise. So I got to like chapter 13, went to it one day and it had gone. I couldn't fathom what had happened. So it just disappeared and it's only got like 16, 17 chapters. So I was right at the end, I was gutted. Anyway, I thought, right, I'll go buy it from CEX. Couldn't find it in CEX. the price went up massively. It went up to like nearly £30, and I thought, I don't want to spend 30 quid on my vouchers just to essentially complete 2 or 3 chapters that I had left. So it never came in stock. I never saw it. Even to download it, they were looking for like 30 odd quid. I thought, I'm not doing it. So that's why when I saw it for 15, it has now since dropped, to be fair. I think CEX is just under 20 now. It went up in price because Plague Tale Requiem came out, which is the second version. Also played that. That's a great game. I recommend that enough. So it's basically you play as Amelia, and you've got your young brother, which is called Hugo. It's based in France, a medieval time, and it's based around the plague. But Hugo has a condition which you're trying to figure out playing it. It's like an escort. It's like an escort game that doesn't give it justice, credit to the description, because I know you think escort terrible, but it's just a fantastic game. The story, it's so engaging. It's one of those games that you have to put down, you go to bed and you're still thinking of the plot. So when I couldn't finish playing it, I was gutted. But A Plague Tale Innocence, I can't recommend it enough. It's just a beautiful game, fantastic story. I ignored it when it came out for a while. It didn't appeal to me, but then as soon as I got into it, loved it. I completed it on the day I bought it as well. So it's all done just now, and I've done the second one. Second one's a bit longer, but it's everything sort of ramped up a little bit. So I'd suggest that one as well. But definitely, if you haven't played A Plague Tale, it's not on the pass anymore. Get your hands on it. It's a lovely game. It's a fantastic. I really recommend it. So yeah, to have that for just a couple quid down, we'll get that back. An £8 in voucher. And these 3, just from charity shops this week. Love it. Love it. Absolutely fantastic as far as I'm really happy with that. So yeah, thank you very, very, very much for watching. Take care of yourself, guys.